Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're continuing our XI3 build series. The first part was shortening the shaft. Turned out to be a little long by the time we added the whole mount install, so we're going to break it up into three parts. So first part we've already released. This is the second part, which will be the install of the mount and installing the actual trolling motor to the kayak. And then part number 3, which will be coming up also, is the NEMA and the gateway kit install. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Let's see what we can get ourselves into. Next up, we're going to install the mount. And to do that, we've got to pull these two bolts off here and these two here. In order to get to those, we've got to pull this loose so that we can get it out of here and flip it up. All right, there's a nut on the bottom of these that we'll need to grab a hold of. All right, that's one. All right, that's that. All right, so first step, we're going to mount the mounting block to the actual base, the one objective base. The one objective mount comes with hardware, so we're going to ignore the hardware that came with the mounting block for now until we'll use it to install the other side of the base to the trolling motor. We're just going to stick that through there, there, and basically these just, we'll get them started. They got little teeth on them, so they'll grip the bottom of that base. All right, see if we can find the right size. Nope. All right, here we go. Let's tighten them up. All right, there we go. Now let's mount it to the kayak. We're ready to mount the base back to the front of the kayak. I got my handle, the longer bolts that came with the one objective mount. And what we're gonna do is, well, gotta pull these out first. Let's get these out of here. Put the new bolts in, get them started. All right, screws go through the front of the handle, just like that, and then they just screw right back on the mount where they came off. I'm gonna stop before I get it tight so I can get this one lined up. All right, we'll go ahead and tighten it up. Not too tight, because you got to remember those things are, the inserts are in plastic, so we don't want to overdo it. Oop. There we go, just good and snug. All right. It also came with longer screws. We had these little short screws here that screwed into that. So we're going to go ahead and get that put back on. There we go. All right. Figure out where my washer went. Y'all will probably see it before I do, because I'm terrible at locating things that I drop. There it is. Told you. I'm good at misplacing stuff. All right, we're gonna put that one on. Let me see if I can see where the hole is. There we go. All right. See if I can get these things to stretch back down in there. That's gonna be fun. All right, and that's that. Mount's done, and it is on there. Very simple. All right, next up, we're gonna mount the other side of the quick release bracket to our trolling motor. All right, next up, we're gonna install the top side of the mount to the trolling motor. And to do that, we've got to take these side panels off. So we're gonna do that first. They've got one Phillips head screw on each side. All right, this is gonna go on there just like that. Looks like it lines up with the holes. You're gonna put this piece in, just slides in, and it goes in that first hole. The second hole is if you wanted to put a lock on it. All right, so each one will get a washer and a lock nut. So we'll get those put on and we'll tighten them up. All right, got the base on. Let's put the mount back on. Find my screw that I dropped. There it is. All right, she's good to go. Let's test her out. That locks in there. And she's mounted. We have a trolling motor. Ta-da! All right, guys, that wraps up part one. We've got the trolling motor installed. I'm happy with it. Next episode, we're going to be doing the power and hooking up the pinpoint GPS on it. So subscribe to the channel to see the next one. We'll catch you guys later.